Then, so series, what's the series theme?
Very special to talk about this.
I've got it. I'm just checking everyone's with us before I start. Books? Some books, yeah?
Yeah, books.
So, Phrase That Stays. I know people are going to take the mick out of that. Phrase That Stays is Alex Rainbow's, one of Alex Rainbow's favourite phrase that stays. Not everyone's heard it. Very important that you hear this. If the pages ain't turning, we ain't learning. If the pages ain't turning, we ain't learning. I'm going to talk about two different categories of books to try and inspire you to read, okay? And I'm going to give an example from both, which has really changed my life. Little thing about reading though, some of you might say, I'm not a reader, I don't really read. I used to say that, I'm from Newcastle, can't read up there. That's no excuse. Everyone reads, even Matthew Otis reads in his room.
I always read.
If you go into his man den, his man cave, he's got thousands of Match magazines. For hundreds of years, there's not even an excuse now because you've got audio books as well. Yeah, so there's no excuse. Jim Rohn, a very famous leadership guy, he came up with this quote, great quote. If you seek to go above the ordinary, you must read. If you seek to go above the ordinary, you must read. Quote ovation this morning. First category of book is autobiographies. Autobiographies. I don't know if anyone's read any great autobiographies. I've read some fantastic ones. Come here for more recommendations. One of my favourite autobiographies is Peter Crouch, How to Be a Footballer. Has anyone read that? Peter Crouch, How to Be a Footballer? No one read it. Okay, I'm going to tell you why you should read it. I read it, and I know lots of other people have read it. I saw a guy in a posh bar in Kent read it. I seen someone in Ibiza airport with Tom Kite Stag do reading it. Peter Crouch famously said, in a Secret Santa he had, when he was playing for Liverpool, he had Rafa Benitez. And what did he buy Rafa Benitez for Christmas, Secret Santa? He bought him How to Win the League, Jose Mourinho book. That's a Secret Santa. Alright, there's loads of funny stories like that. There's an autobiography. And I think one of the best things about autobiography is that you see the ups and the downs of someone's life. You don't just see the highlight reel, which we used to see on social media. You actually go behind the scenes and see like what's there. And I've got a question for you this morning. Who's behind your scenes in your life? Who do you let in to the behind the scenes in your life? So I'm telling you, as medicine, it's powerful when you do that. So that's autobiographies. Remember, if the pages ain't turning, we ain't learning. Second category, biographies. Biographies. Again, writing about someone's life. I want to tell you a story, my story, 2013. My life was changed when I read 4 biographies. Picture the scene. I'm in India. 2 months doing the Street Kids project. In the middle of nowhere in Jaipur, and I'm in a room with 4 bunk beds. It's just me. I'm there. I'm living with some Hindus, and I'm there, and I've just split up from a 4-year relationship. I'm a bit heartbroken. I'm there, and I'm searching, and I'm reading. The pages are turning, and I'm learning. I'm going to read about different Hindu festivals, about Holi, because I was there for Holi. I went to the Gurdwaras. I went to the Sikh temples, and I read about the 10 gurus. In my house, I met a fanatical Muslim, and they gave me a Quran in English. Started reading. The pages were turning. I was learning. In my room, there was also a Bible, and I read 4 biographies. Who can tell me the 4 people who wrote them? I got a free book for you. If you can tell me. Anyone know? Yeah. Which are?
Mark, Matthew, Luke, and John.
Oh, Tom Kite! Oh my God! Free book. What a guy! Future. He is future. He has to be Christian. I've got the free book. I'm going to get him. I'll tell you what. When the pages turn, you start to live. Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John biographies. What I did was I started reading the chapter of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John in the morning and evening, and I read it. And I read all these other books as well. The pages were turning. And what I learned was this: religion is man searching for God. So all of these people, they search for God in some way. But I read these biographies, and it said this, that the Son of Man came to seek and save the lost. Jesus came to seek and save the lost. This was God searching for man. What a game changer. The pages were turning, and I learned that. Religion says, look, we'll try and find God, but Christianity says, God's searching for man. Other thing I learned was that religion says, do this, do all these festivals, do these ceremonies, do these crazy things, and you might get your relationship with God right. But the difference with Jesus he says it's being done. Religion says do, he says done. Everything is being done for you. And we have a choice where we can trust and believe what he's done. That is an absolute game changer. Because there is nothing we can ever do in our life to get our relationship right with God. But he says it's being done. And that's why it's such a game changer, because you trust and believe. And I'm telling you, when the pages turn, you start to learn. I tell you, many books inform, but there's only one book that transforms. there's another quote coming up, motivation this morning. The written word leads to the living word. If you haven't read it and you're skeptical, give them a read, and I guarantee you'll see your story in the bigger story that's going on. So that's autobiographies, biographies. Some of you haven't done a talk yet. Read some autobiographies, read some biographies. St Next FC today, the best chapters of St Next FC are yet to be written. Today, you can write your story on the next page of St Next FC. Glorious and wonderful chapter. By marking your man out of the game, so the strikers don't have to do any work. By putting in that courageous head at the back. By scoring a goal, by putting in a man of the match performance. You can write the next page of our audience storybook. Today. Let's do it today. Remember boys, if the page ain't turning, we ain't learning. Let's go and teach Beast a lesson this morning.